Pop, were you just sort of impressed with the way your team kept playing even with that big halftime lead?
Yeah, we needed to do that one time, didn't we? We've lost a few wins that way, but that was a wire-to-wire disciplined performance. They should be very happy with themselves. They did a fine job.
There's probably no answer for this question, but is there any explanation for how a team can go 3 or 4 games without hitting anything and then all of a sudden they just can't miss like you guys did?
No, if there was an answer to that, we all would have bottled it already and nobody would ever be missing. But it's the way it is. Patty's had a rough go for a while and then he just drilled it tonight. So it was a good night against, a hell of a team, championship caliber team, well coached. We have to be just thrilled with it, but not too satisfied. And, we're still in a big battle.
All right. I appreciate it.
You bet.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Worsborn.
Pop, did Keldon kind of set the tone early with his attacking the basket and picking up that early foul on Giannis?
I think everybody did. We were physical to start. Fortunately, we made shots on top of that. We kept them out of the paint. They had a tough time shooting it to start. We took advantage of it and got a lead. So it was one of our better nights and, maybe one of the opposite for them.
What did you see from Jakob? I mean, he did so much with screens, his rolls, dribble handoffs, and finishes with 8 assists, a career high.
Well, what's great is he had no turnovers along with that. So yeah, that was really good. He just played a great all-around game.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, DeMar, obviously a season of ups and downs, but is this game one of those that makes you guys feel like, we can go out there and compete with anybody and beat anybody?
I mean, you always going to have a boost when you beat a very good team. It's just how you carry that over. You can't get too happy about it. You got to understand, we got to go out there, play like this, whoever we play next, whether it's a good team or not. It's coming down to the end of the season. Every one of these games got to feel like tonight. We got to perform at our best on both ends like we did tonight.
It looked like there was a lot of off-ball screening and complicated offense that you guys were running tonight. What did you see kind of orchestrating that, and what did you see from Jakob Poeltl and his passing career high 8 assists tonight?
We were just moving. We were trying not to let the ball stick. They're a very good defensive team, very long. Got some great individual defenders, and we just went out there moving around. Yak was extremely big for us. DJ was extremely big for us. Those guys moving the ball. I don't think they had no turnovers. And when we playing like that on a string, it shows. You get an outcome like tonight.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Alfredo from Telemundo.
DeMar, what was the approach in defending Giannis tonight, and what did you think of Keldon Johnson's job in trying to slow him down?
It's hard to do it with just one person. We were trying to show him as many bodies as possible, honestly. Make it a collective effort. We did a great job. Still was tough to slow down. Gotta give him credit. He's an MVP. He's one of the top players in this league for a reason. But for the most part, we just try to make it as difficult as possible, showing them bodies.
Thank you.
Alfredo, let's go to Jeff McDonald.
DeMar, you guys set a franchise scoring record in the first half. You're up 23 points, but what is the sort of approach at halftime of that game, especially knowing that you guys had given away a bigger lead than that already this season?
Just that there, understanding that we can't take nothing lightly. Team's not going to lay down no matter how big of a lead that we had. Just coming out, treating it like it was 0-0. We knew they wasn't going to lay down. And with our experience of letting games get away from us, we understood what we needed to do.
What'd you think about Patty's game, especially? Obviously, he's had a tough go of it lately, but he hit a bunch of shots tonight and some pretty big ones for you guys in the third quarter, I thought.
I mean, that's a true veteran player right there. He understands the ups and downs of this whole thing, and he know how to pull himself out of it. That's a true professional, true veteran, and he showed it tonight.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll wrap things up with Tom Morsborn.
DeMar, you got Brooklyn and the Knicks up next. How exciting is it just to play in New York for you all these years? And is it good to face a Knicks team that's competitive, you know, playing there at the Mecca?
It's always fun going to play in New York, especially Garden. Play against a very good team in the Nets. Should be fun, you know. It's definitely be something different other than when you have your normal fans. But it's always great. You know, it's always a different type of feel when you go to New York and play in those arenas.
Hey, Lonnie. So 87 points is a Spurs team record for scoring in a first half. Really the whole night. What did you see from the offense and the execution?
We know, you know, coming back after a long away stretch, you know, usually coming home, we don't really play up to the level that we usually can play to. But we know these last few games mentally, we got to lock in. So I know everybody was ready to play against Milwaukee. We gave up one at their home, and we knew, you know, coming here, we had to pick it up. You know, they're a great team, so we had to play the best of our capability, and we just came up with the win.
It looked like everybody was super aggressive on the boards tonight. Was that a point of emphasis after the last game?
Honestly, it's a point of emphasis every game, every single game that we play against. Every team that we play against, it's always we got to rebound. So we locked in today. We did what we were supposed to do, and the end all be all was the win.
And then Yak finished 2 assists and a point shy of a triple double. What?
Oh, sorry. Hold on, Tom. Go ahead. Sorry, that's my fault.
All good. What did you see from Yak passing tonight, setting up with dribble handoffs? What do you see from his playmaking vision?
Magic Johnson, baby. Ain't nothing else. That boy was getting the assist right, looking for everybody, playing the right way. And you know, I'm just happy for him. I'm happy for everyone on this team. You know, we all played collectively as a team, and very happy with how the outcome.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Alfredo Sanchez.
Lonnie, how would you describe the discipline and the attention to detail that Keldon Johnson displayed, being able to defend Giannis and being able to work for his points tonight?
You know, it just shows what he will be and what he is right now. He's been playing terrific defensively whenever we're playing against top talent every single day, every other game. So his ability to really lock in and play against key players, it just shows the level of how competitive he is day in and day out. And he's going to continue to do that. I expect nothing but greatness coming from him. And, you know, he really showed it today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alfredo. Let's go to Jeff McDonald.
Lonnie, obviously you guys had the scoring record in the first half. You guys are up 23 at halftime, but I'm imagining in your locker room, nobody was really breathing a sigh of relief at that time. What was the sort of the approach going to the second half from that point?
We got a whole nother half. We've been here before, and we knew the outcome of that. So we didn't really appreciate how that previous time went going into the half, and we knew that we had to lock in, especially in the third quarter. We tend to start off slow. And, you know, really it was just all the mental aspects of the game. We were all just locked in. We knew what we had to do, and it just showed there on the court.
Did that Boston game really come up by name in the halftime locker room? Did you guys?
I wouldn't say it came up by name, but as far as teammates and players looking at each other and knowing that there's a whole nother 24 minutes, we just knew what time it was. You know, we can't let go to breaks. You know, Jakob's, even during the third and fourth quarter, Jakob was letting us know, you know, we can't give up. We can't stop playing. We got to keep on going so we can get this win.
Yeah, including this game tonight, you guys are finishing with 5 teams that are already in the playoffs. Do you like that challenge, and do you think it sharpens you up for whatever comes after the regular season?
Absolutely. It sharpens us up. It shows what we can do, what we will become, and I'm just excited. I think this is the perfect way to kind of end the season playing against top talent, top teams, and really get a feel for the game and hopefully let that transition into playoffs.
And then finally, Patty hit a lot of tough shots tonight, big shots tonight. But did you think the 2 threes he made in the third quarter when Milwaukee was sort of starting to creep back in, do you think those are kind of the biggest shots?
Yeah, those were for sure the hurt piece. But we all know what Patty can do. You know, we know that he's ready for those big time shots. And for him to knock those down, that ain't no surprise. And I'm happy that he's finally getting that confidence and that groove back into things because we need it. He's a knockdown shooter, and he's gonna keep on shooting the hell out the dang ball.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll get one more from Tom Osborne. Tom?
Yeah, Lonnie, you kind of said what I was going to ask. This shows what you guys can do. How much of a morale lifter is this?
Excuse me?
You kind of said what I was going to ask in saying this was emblematic of what you can do. How much of a morale lifter was this game?
I mean, it was a lot. I mean, I'm very happy with how we played, not just in the first half, but really in the second half. We all knew that we had a groove going in, first and second quarter, and the end all be all for us is that third quarter, getting into games, trying to continue to play consistent. So our ability to play all 48 minutes was really the best piece of it all. We were all locked in offensively, all locked in defensively, and we came up with a great win against a really good team.